hang on, wait. We do something else first. Okay, we considered a flat thing. What we do now is just introduce a variable bathymetry. So how do you do that is you actually define which grid cells are wet and which grid cells are dry grid cells. And in the dry grid cells, you never calculate U, you never calculate W, you always use zero values. And you also have to be a little bit more careful of define where is actually a coastline or the seafloor. You have in the model automatically the equations recognize whether it's a dry or wet grid. And then you can just specify the bathymetry, the shape of the seafloor. And this is one example here. We have closed boundaries on both sides. We have something like an underwater mountain. Okay? It almost reaches the surface here in the middle, the model domain. And I say it again, you look from 5-meter water depth. These models can't do flooding. Okay, these models can't do flooding, so you have to have at least a little bit of connection here, which is to have a flow across the top of this water. Okay, and then again you use a wave pedal, and you can do the same. You express the resultant pressure field, dynamic pressure field of equivalent sea level elevation or level elevation, not only the surface but also in the flow fluid underneath. And let's have a look how this looks like. This is the animation. And you can see a wave becomes modified through interaction in the shallower water. Okay, it actually creates waves of water, not a wavelength. And if you look at it again, you can just rewind the video and do it again. You can see indeed that there's never anything happening here where in this region. All right, good. Next step.